Hi, I've been producing music and mixing music for about 20 years. I've worked in many different rooms, all different types and sizes and shapes. Not too many of them had ever had acoustic treatment or proper acoustic treatment anyways. You'd always be doing 10 or 20 mixes and trying to achieve the best possible result you could. Quite often you were EQing things that didn't need to be EQ'd. And the bass was always a nightmare, canceling itself out or it's sounding like one or two notes, not the real bass line. You're throwing headphones on all the time trying to A and B it to see exactly what was there. I really never had too much consistency from one project to the next. We had got airplay at one point, mixing in an untreated room, so I thought, what do we need acoustic treatment for? When it was mentioned later on, sort of a foolish decision. However, that's the way life goes. Um, but this room I'm working in now in my home, it's sort of it was like working in an acoustic sort of hurricane and mudslide all at once, just sort of impossible to the point where I was losing my enthusiasm. So I decided to get online and do some research, see what was available there. And it became evident there was many people and many companies selling their um, products and basically promoting them as though they were it. Uh, I came across a guy standing in front of a whiteboard, holding a marker and totally engaged in what he was saying, and I became engaged in what he was saying. I watched all his videos. His name's Dennis Foley, and the website is called Acoustic Fields. I decided to go a little bit deeper into this website. So I started looking around at the products and then reviewing the testimonial videos that they had posted. And there was a girl talking about the foam and being interviewed. And if I recall, 3 or 4 guys that had sat in the chair, as they referred it to, where the room had been treated with their products, and they seemed affected by the like an emotional. There was a couple of other audio files that basically looked like they might have been in a trance. I thought, are these people actors? I don't really think they were actors, but I'd never seen testimonial videos like that. So I contacted Dennis Foley. He helped me. He helped me out right away. He got the dimensions of my room and basically sort of told me what I would have to do to make an improvement in it. It's a small room. Um, so the nice thing was they sold the plans for their products. This is great. I'm, close to 3,000 miles away up in Canada, and I'm an experienced woodworker, so following the plans wasn't too difficult for me. In my spare time, it took me several months. I wasn't in a hurry, but I built the 10 feet of quadratic diffusion you see behind me. And then there's some low frequency absorbers. Uh, you can see them behind my shoulders with the gray foam on the front. I've got another one of those in front of me in the center of the room, and I have two larger versions, 5 feet tall, in the left and front right corners. Um, in addition to that, I bought quite a bit of their foam, and I framed it and put it at strategic locations for reflection management around the walls, and incorporated in a couple of side panels. Um, the difference is it's like night and day. Uh, what was promoted on the website is exactly what's happening in this room. The bass is clear. I can hear the kick and bass together. I can hear basically what notes the bass is playing and how long they're going. Um, if I put something at 15 degrees to the left, that's where it sounds like it's coming from. If I pan something 65 to the right, for example, that's what and it's clear. The instrument is clear. It may need to be EQ'd, but what I found, we used to EQ things to hear them, to try and make them stand out. Now they're there. Some of them don't need to be EQ'd anymore. And that's the beauty. This is what the music is supposed to sound like. And when you're listening, even to your own tunes, or tunes that you know and love, like the experience is sort of emotional. You've got an emotional connection like you should have. Like you sort of got when you first heard the tune, and that's why you liked it. It touched you some way. But now, in a room like this, treated like this, I'll never regret doing this. And all I can say to people at Acoustic Fields and Dennis, thumbs up, guys. You got great products. And thanks for selling me the plans. That was great. Saved me a few bucks.